Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Phantom's Den. We are here with another Voice Play React. This time we will be watching their Queen in 5 Minutes medley. I'm really excited for this one. Queen is one of my favorite bands of all time. I was raised listening to it. My parents both love it as well. They have some of my favorite songs and music I've ever listened to. So I'm really excited to see what arrangement that they have prepared for this. So let's just go ahead and give this a watch.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Reality. Open up your mind and let me step inside. Rest your weary head and let your heart decide. It's so easy when you know the rules.
Ooh, wow, fantastic start. I love the little editing that they were doing in the beginning to kind of make it seem like his psyche was cracking and he moving on towards like the land of the dead. And that they made them all different. I was trying to read their little name cards as they went by fast, but they're all different deities or beings of the underworld that like are a part of like the moving on process, I guess. But that's a really neat idea. I love the visuals so far. The vocals are really, really cool. That was a really nice opening of the Bohemian Rhapsody. And Jay Nun, I love how easy it is for him to flip from chest to head, and it's so just seamless and pure and clean. Let's give it a quick listen again, real quick. You'll see what I mean.
Open up your mind and let me step inside. Rest your weary head and let your heart decide. It's so easy when you know the rules. It's so easy.
Easy. Like he literally just allows that break in his voice and it just flips over effortlessly. Like he gets through his passaggio very, very cleanly. And the nice thing is that he's not like he's having to transfer in or mix through it. He is just allowing the break, allowing the larynx to rise and let himself just move into that space. And it sounds really, really nice.
All you have to do is play the game, play the game. Everyone play the game. Each morning I get up, I die a little. Can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry. Lord, what you doing to me? I spent all my...
Ooh, real quick. Oh my gosh. This gentleman's name with the beard is Earl, and he has such a beautiful, beautiful tonality to his tenor voice. My gosh, he reminds me a lot of Mitch from Pentatonics. It's not the same, but it's similar in the fact that they're both living up in the stratosphere. They have almost counter tenor natural voices, and it is so much fun to listen to them sing that because they're very talented and they're very well trained. So what they're doing it's not that it's easy, it's just they make it seem effortless, and it is just so beautiful to listen to. I love it so much. Like, let's just back up just a quick second.
Stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry. Lord, what you doing to me? I've spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, can anybody find me? I paid my dues.
All right, real quick before we get into Jeff's bit here. Yeah, so just like I said, he just floats up there. Like he is living very nicely in the front of his mask. It has that beautiful pop sound to it. It gives them their signature sound that they go for, so it differentiates them from the original. It is just fantastic. And I love Ellie's and Janun's collaboration in the background. Like they blend very nicely together without overpowering each other or the lead vocalist, which is really important. And again, these are all videos music videos, so I'm sure there's probably post-production and blending that helps with a little bit of it. But they are this good. They're like Pentatonics, where however they sound in their videos or in like the studio, they pretty much sound like that live too. So I don't, you know what I mean? Like it's just so cool to get to see that and listen to it. But all right, let's give this a listen.
Time after time, I've done my sentence, but committed no crime and bad mistakes.
Jeff. Oh my God. I knew he could go a little high, but man. Hold on, let's listen to that again.
I've done my sentence, but committed no crime and bad mistakes. I've had my
Oh my God, that was just that was just so good. Oh my gosh. Here, just what? Sorry, humor me one more time, really quickly. Just listen to that run.
crime and bad mistakes. I've made a few.
Man, what a fantastic extension for him. That's really impressive because he is a natural bass. He is a super bass, but the fact that he has worked hard enough to be able to make his voice rise comfortably all the way up to, yeah, I want to say, I mean, I think that sounded like a D5 or maybe an E flat 5-ish in that range. That's where it sounded like he was hitting. I think somebody in the comments in another video mentioned to me, I think it might have been an E flat 5, and which would make sense. But my gosh, that was just a fantastic vocal release. I've made a few. Like, oh, and he just had that nice natural rundown. Like, oh, that was just so nice. All right, let's keep going.
I've had my share, sin kicked in my face, but I've come through.
And then he just goes down into the basement. Like he didn't just run like 5 octaves. It's whatever, right?
We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions.
No time for losers.
'Cause we are the champions.
Ooh, wow, yeah. They're giving Janon and Ellie both a lot of really fun riffs and licks into these to really make them their own. Like again, it's very poppy and it's very like, yeah, look at me, I'm an artist. But yeah, they're very good at it. Like it flows in seamlessly and it's making it their own and I'm really enjoying it. Like just back it up a second and just listen to a couple of the things that he does.
We are the champions. We are the champions.
No time for losers.
'Cause we are the champions. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out on my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Out of the doorway, the bullets ripped to the sound of the beat.
Oh, that was great. I love that Ellie did that with his voice. He added a lot more bite and a lot more grit to it. There was even like a little bit of well, grit in his voice. Like it was great. Like there was almost a growl to it. Like it was still clear, but like he was just attacking those notes and like he vocally represented what the song was that he was singing about. Like that's fantastic. I love it when they do stuff like that. And I love that again. Jeff just snuck in another basement note. Like no big deal. He's just standing over here with his cane, just like nothing that didn't just happen. Let's keep going.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Crushing down on me, pushing down on you. No man is for. I want to break free.
Ooh, I love that. That was great. Just the I want to break free. Like he did that run and then extended into his head voice just like Janon was doing earlier. That was really nice. Let's just listen to that again really quick.
Crushing down on me, pushing down on you. No man is for. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. God knows I want to break free. When I'm not with you, think of me always. I miss you.
Oh God, that was a beautiful transition. That was so much fun. Again, like I said it before, I love the tonality of his voice, and it's very consistent through all of his registers too. Like it might not seem like his voice is changing that much, but when he's coming down lower, he's allowing for a little more space, and he's being a lot softer with his approach. And as he goes up higher, there's a lot more mixing, and like it's a very comfortable belt for him because he can just live up there. But God, it's so beautiful so far, and I love all the sound effects. Like Lane is, I'm pretty sure Lane is probably doing all of these sound effects, and he just, it's so cool everything that he's able to do and like phonate, and it just sounds so realistic. Like if you were to tell me that they did not use sound effects for this and it was all Lane, I would not be surprised. If anything, I'd be like, no, I'm pretty sure Lane's doing all of it.
It's so think of me always when you know the rules. It's so easy. All you have to do is play the game. Play the game. Everyone play the game. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby.
Oh man, that was fantastic. On that Ono, that was a perfect example of a really nice soprano snarl that can really help you get up into your mix belt. When you're hitting high notes like that and you need sustainability and you need it to be like right in center of pitch, a little trick to help tenors or baritones that might be struggling to get onto some of those notes is snarling, like gritting your teeth and really getting the sound up into your mask and phonating into your sinuses and up into your nose. That really helps with some of those higher notes. Let's go back and take a quick look so you can see what his face looked like.
Love me and leave me to die. Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. I'm facing with a grin. I'm never giving in. I know. Show must go on.
Oh, wow. First of all, Lane's, oh my God, his little freestyle section there for a second, that was incredible. I loved that. They added some kind of like echoey, reverby effect to his voice, though. I don't know, 'cause there's no way that could have been just him. There had to be some post production on that. But it made the lead up to it so much cooler. And then when Earl exploded out with that really nice high mixed belt tenor pingy that he can do, it made it hit so much better. Like they synergized off of one another in that moment. And that was a fantastic example of allowing one like super powered individual to launch another one like that's already a superpower into like a bigger moment. That was just so fantastic. Let's go back and let's rewatch that.
I'm facing with a grin. I'm never giving in. I know. Show must go on.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. Aw. Aw, what a sweet story. That's so great. I wonder if that's actually his husband or boyfriend. I think I saw a wedding ring on. I think that is at his actual husband or just the gentleman who might have been playing it for this. But oh, what a sweet story. That was so nice. Yeah, so I couldn't help myself at the end. I really wanted to sing along, so I did. Because it seemed like such a fun vocal line. But wow, that was fantastic. They did an amazing job with that. Like the way that they seamlessly, again, like melodies do this, but they just blended the music in together. They all had their standout songs and moments. It was so much fun listening to all of them play to their strengths and again synergize off of one another and really make this music their own. They made it so poppy. They added in their runs. They played to their each individual, like they gave songs that played to each individual's voice, or they made it so that it would show off their full capability and range. They do that in almost all of their songs, and it's just so much fun to see, especially with like music like this that I'm so familiar with and that I love so much. That was such a blast to watch. Oh my gosh. I have like nothing negative to say about that. The storytelling and thematics, like the theatrics of it all was so much fun to watch. I like the little story that they gave Earl in there. God, it's such a shame. I don't know if he's with the group anymore. Like in the past few months, I've been seeing them post a bunch of videos and he's not in any of them. So I'm wondering if he left or like over a difference of opinion or something. I don't know, but I'm kind of bummed out. I wish he would come back, but who knows? Um, but he has an amazing tenor voice. I love listening to him so much. Like I said, he's a lot like Mitch from Pentatonics, and they have beautiful tonality. I love that they committed to everything that they did too. It was so much fun watching them just embody these characters and just go to town. And yeah, Jeff's run, I knew he could sing up there a bit, but man, that was so much higher than I thought he could go, and he just owned it. That was so cool. And then obviously all his basement notes were great. Lane's runs were super fun and cool. I love everything that he does when he beatboxes. I love Jay Nunn's his ability to flip from head to or chest to head quickly and very seamlessly, and then Eli biting down on another one bites the dust. Ironically, I love the aggression in his voice that he had. It was great, and all the backing tracks and everything, that was all just fantastic. I really loved it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this too. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Link down below for the original. Go check them out. Let me know if you enjoyed this, what other covers, medleys, or collaborations that VoicePlay's done you'd like me to check out, or any other groups you want me to check out, and I'd be really happy to. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you.